approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. DR John in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre. Para el que le falta, para el que le sobre. Para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga. Para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera. Para la iglesia, para el caserío. Para los que son y los que no son de los míos. Y para los tigres que andan en jipeta. Y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Yu Darvish gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he
Roger.
Straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat.
That will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1, and now the Bombers will get there. Second baseman DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he has it for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run for Corey Seager. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. The track to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 4th long ball of this series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
George Springer. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Popped him up. Gallo is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in next, Marte as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Digging in will be Mookie Betts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bryant is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Marte will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
The first base.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And gone! An absolute bomb. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second home run of the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the fastball is swung out and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is in there for the cold strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Batting up, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you!
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. In the air out toward right field. Hoskins waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
The second baseman,
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. Striving to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Marte gloves it.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the ball to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in there easily. The throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here, he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Knocks one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Red.
Up next, Chris Bryant flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. The relay on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And stepping in, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
No balls and 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Weak roller right side. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Joey Gallo. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now at the plate, here is Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Stassi.
Stepping in once again is Max Stassi. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. And he strikes the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the first offering.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now back, second baseman, Corey.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. First offering. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Betts looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, you have a great night in hockey, you score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dylan Cease, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Dylan Cease.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the series, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Cease is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
On the line, that's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, George Springer, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
fouled off. Stanton, base runner at first with one out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. High in the air out to center field. Montes is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Now at the plate, number 9. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Scorched to third. LeMahieu with a great stop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, that these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney. At the plate now is Jacob Stallings. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rogers ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Corey Seager steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and they hold a 7-0 lead. First offering on its way down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that was a no-doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping up is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. boards, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs. Whether you're looking for hats, shirts, jerseys, outerwear, we've got a full line of products to suit your needs. Be sure to stop by tonight.
Swing, and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Next up is Ketel Marte, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 2-out double, left stranded. So here is Fernando Tatis Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think some more off-speed pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they have widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty B, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Richard Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Next will be the designated hitter, George Springer. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, the center fielder, Red Ryan.
Stepping in next, Chris Bryant singled last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Now batting, the first baseman,
At the plate, Joey Gallo, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. Here's Mookie Betts. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Set and the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. Hot shot down the line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Betts leads off second with nobody out. Line drive base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-1 game.
Hey, a little better late than never, Dero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out. Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Stassi isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brendan Rodgers is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Pops this one up. Stallings is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number one. So now to the plate, number 9. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Lindor rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
behind 0-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Gallo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28.
So now here is Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob.
Next, it'll be Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. from the stretch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager as he grounds one briskly to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Hoskins, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Ketel Marte as he grounds one briskly to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's out on a strong throw.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But, man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Next for Milwaukee, Max Stassi. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here's the first pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
To the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
For no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until ET my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up it all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but to let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide.
Travis, where the drums at?
It's real. Don't you see them? It's real.
Every time I light one up,
Don't you see them?
I hop in my car.
Don't you see them?
I'm gonna hear something.
It's real.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking?
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
If you ain't got hard to play, play. If you ain't got hard to play, play this, stay off the court. Rappers disintegrate.
I'm gonna recommend this.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. I got newfound vision, yeah. Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skip it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn on my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, who once had no control. I was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As as if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the needle still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but now making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but now making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. Unless you're cool with starving, who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see that I'm the one gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, Brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but now making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but now making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is involved, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, but now we're the solution.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Blue ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. El único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, por si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace,
step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home on the phone and by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive, slide, die, line drive like Dion on prime time. I'm zeroed in, while bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Steal the base when you not around. Go to glove with a triple crown, I raise the ring cause I hold it down.
I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
2 scene ain't enough, 4-tie team is us. Man, I'm it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall, really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real, to do what I do takes skill.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to blow flex. Floating about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. Had the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. It's game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Tom Seaver will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Frozen. for strike 3, and that retires the side. Tyler Glasnow will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him, because we might see a lot more Ks than this one.
Into the box, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
In now, George Brett, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 out, nobody on. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman, lifted the other way to left center. Williams has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2. simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Next to dig in, Carlos Correa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. So run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get it. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Two-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he lets it in the air to right field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. Lifted down the line in left. Hayward comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next for the Mets, Mike Trout. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop.